5 exercises that burn fat like crazy. You've probably seen those people at the gym who seem to live on cardio machines, sweating like crazy, all to lose a few pounds. But after 40, your metabolism slows and that grind stops working. Luckily, 5 science-backed moves can fire it back up. Fast. They're simple, joint-friendly, and built to burn fat like you're 25 again. And you don't want to miss the 3rd exercise. It reactivates a strength switch your body forgot long ago and can finally fix weak legs and poor posture. Number 5 on this list is weighted walking. And don't let the simplicity fool you. Because if you've ever thought walking was too easy to burn serious fat, this version will change your mind. It transforms a basic human movement into a full-body metabolic engine. And it's one of the most underused weapons for people over 40. Here's how it works. Instead of just walking, you add load. A pair of dumbbells, a weighted vest, or even 2 grocery bags can do the trick. The added resistance turns your walk into a low-impact resistance workout, one that keeps your heart rate elevated while simultaneously building muscle. That's important because after 40, we lose muscle fast, and that loss is directly tied to slower fat burning. Weighted walking fights that decline with every step. The weight forces your body to recruit more muscle fibers, especially in your glutes, core, and postural chain, all areas critical for fat loss and daily function. It strengthens your frame, boosts balance, and conditions your joints without punishing them. And best of all, you can do it anywhere. No gym required. But here's what really makes it powerful. The Afterburn. That's the elevated metabolic rate your body keeps for hours after you stop. It's called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And the more muscle you involve, the longer your body stays in fat-burning mode. Just start with 15 to 20 minutes. Add weight gradually. Keep your posture tall, your core braced, and your strides strong. And watch how fast your stamina improves and how quickly stubborn fat starts to melt. Because most people skip exercises like this. They think it's too simple or not intense enough. That's why it works. It's sustainable, scalable, and sneaky effective. And if you think this one's powerful, just wait until you see number 4. It takes everything you've just learned and supercharges it. Number 4 on the list is jump rope. And yes, the same tool you probably last used in grade school may now be your best friend for fat loss over 40. It's fast, it's portable, and it can incinerate calories while sculpting lean athletic muscle across your entire body. See, jumping rope isn't just cardio. When done right, it lights up your calves, quads, hamstrings, core, shoulders, and forearms, all while firing up your coordination and balance. And when you're over 40, that's a big deal, because the more muscles you activate in one movement, the more growth hormone you release, a key driver of fat loss. Most people don't realize how metabolic this exercise really is. Just 10 minutes of jump rope can burn as many calories as 30 minutes of jogging. And unlike jogging, it's not repetitive pounding on your joints. Once you find your rhythm, it becomes a flow, an almost meditative way to stay in peak fat-burning mode without boredom or bulkiness. If you're just starting out, begin with 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Use a rope that's the right length. Handles should reach your armpits when you step on it and land softly. Knees slightly bent, core engaged. You'll be shocked how quickly your heart rate spikes and how quickly fat starts to fall off when you stay consistent. And here's the best part. Jump rope improves your brain too. Studies show it enhances neuroplasticity, coordination, and even memory. So not only do you look younger, your brain stays younger too. This simple tool demands focus, speed, and timing, all traits that keep your mind sharp and your muscles tuned. And because it's portable, you can do it anywhere. No excuses. You just fired up your heart and coordination with jump rope. But number 3, tap strength you haven't used since your 20s. Miss it now, and you may never break through that fat loss wall. This is number 3 exercise, burpees. And if that word makes you groan, good. That means your body knows it's powerful, because nothing shocks your system into fat-burning mode quite like this full-body, zero-equipment monster move. Most people remember burpees from school as punishment, but in reality, they're one of the most effective metabolic boosters ever created. One rep works your shoulders, chest, core, quads, glutes, calves, even your heart and lungs. That's 7 muscle groups in one movement, and the more muscles you activate, the more fat you burn. Here's how it works. You drop down, shoot your legs back, hit a push-up, optional but strongly encouraged, then jump back up and launch into the air. It sounds simple, but even 5 reps in, your heart rate will spike, because your entire body has to coordinate under load fast, and that's exactly what makes it a game changer over 40. Burpees don't just burn calories during the workout, they create a massive afterburn effect that keeps your metabolism elevated for hours. That's called EPOC, and burpees are one of the best ways to trigger it without any equipment at all. Start with 3 rounds of 6 to 10 reps. Rest a minute between rounds. Focus on form first. Land softly. Keep your core tight and stay light on your feet. You don't need to go fast, you need to go smart. And if push-ups are too much at first, just skip them. Build up slowly. You'll be surprised how fast you get stronger. And here's the part most people miss. Burpees also train your mental toughness. The discipline to drop, push, jump, and repeat even when you're tired translates to everything in life. You become more resilient, more confident, more ready to take on challenges. So yes, burpees are hard. That's exactly why they work. You just pushed your limits with burpees, and proved age isn't slowing you down. But number 2 builds serious upper body power after 40. And once you feel it, treadmills will feel like a waste of time. But before we go to that, make sure you subscribe to your channel. We reveal the secrets to staying fit, healthy, and young after 40. Battle ropes come second on my list of exercise. And if you've never tried them, you're in for a shock. Because this isn't just an upper body move, it's a full body, fat-scorching storm that builds muscle, torches calories, and challenges your core in ways few exercises can. If you're over 40 and struggling to lose stubborn fat around your midsection, this might be the tool that finally breaks the plateau. Imagine this. You're holding thick, heavy ropes, one in each hand, and slamming them into the ground as hard and fast as you can. It sounds primal, and it is, but that's exactly why it works. You're combining cardio and strength into a single fluid motion that forces your body to engage everything, from your shoulders to your glutes to your obliques. Every wave of the rope demands stability from your spine and power from your hips. And when done correctly, your heart will be pounding, like you just sprinted uphill. Most people think battle ropes are only for the arms, but that's a huge mistake. The real power comes from your legs and core driving every wave. That's what makes it such an effective fat burner. And because you can modify the movement, double slams, alternating waves, side slams, circles, you can tailor it to your joints and fitness level. It's joint-friendly but absolutely brutal on fat. Start simple. 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off, 3 to 5 rounds. Focus on form. Keep your knees slightly bent, hips hinged, core braced, and shoulders relaxed but active. Don't just move the ropes, slam them with intention. Make every rep count. And here's what you'll love most. Battle ropes give you that same afterburn effect you've seen in burpees, but with more control. You get the metabolic fire without the joint impact. It's perfect for those who want results without risking their knees or back. You just unlocked metabolic fire without joint pain. But number 1 goes even deeper. Miss it, and you'll miss the key to power, posture, and fat loss most never reclaim. The number 1 exercise on this list is kettlebell swings, and it's not just a move, it's a metabolic reactor disguised as a single repetition. Because when it comes to torching fat fast, nothing recruits more muscle, burns more calories, or builds more functional strength in so little time. Picture this. You're standing tall, a kettlebell in hand, and you drive your hips back, then explode forward, swinging the weight up to shoulder height using nothing but pure hip power. No squatting, no lifting with your arms, just a perfect fluid hinge that activates your glutes, hamstrings, core, lats, even your grip and posture muscles, all in one smooth motion. That's what makes it so effective. It's a total body power move with zero fluff. Most over 40 workouts ignore this kind of explosive movement. But that's the mistake. Because kettlebell swings don't just burn fat during the workout, they set off a chain reaction that keeps your metabolism on fire for hours. That's the EPOC effect. Excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And swings are one of the best ways to trigger it. Start light. 20 seconds of swings, 40 seconds rest. Repeat for 5 rounds. Focus on form, spine straight, core braced, hips snapping forward. Don't lift the bell with your arms. Let the momentum do the work. And breathe with the movement. Hard exhale at the top, deep inhale on the way down. Here's the secret. Once you master the hip hinge, this move becomes addictive. It teaches you how to move better in life, protect your back, and generate power from your center. Something most people lose with age, but not you. You're taking it back. Think you're done? Not quite. This bonus move is one most people skip, but it could be the missing piece your lower body desperately needs, the wall sit march. It doesn't look like much until your legs start to shake. This move forces your quads, glutes, and core to fire together, building real-world strength and stability without pounding your joints. Perfect for men over 40 who want endurance, balance, and protection from injuries. Start by sliding your back against a wall, knees at 90 degrees, like sitting in an invisible chair. Press your lower back into the wall, brace your core, then slowly lift one foot just off the ground. Hold for a beat, then switch. One march at a time, never breaking form. Each second under tension strengthens the same muscle groups that keep you steady on stairs, protect your knees, and fight off back pain. You're not just building strength, you're reactivating muscle fibers that time and sitting have shut down. And that wraps up all exercises. But don't stop here, because what you do next determines everything. Rewatch, repeat, master the moves, or better yet, keep the momentum going and dive into the next video. There's a reason it shows up right now. It's exactly what your body's been waiting for.